everybody, it's Anthony Couch, a guitarist on YouTube, and today I'm going to show you what I think is a really neglected, forgotten thing to practice when it comes to shred or lead guitar in general. You know, I've been teaching a long time and this is just something that pops up. I have this unique perspective. I can see lots and lots of guitarists throughout the time I teach, and this is something that I always have to remind people of. But first, before we get onto it, I want you to tell me down there in the comments, what have you not been practicing that you should be, that you think you should be practicing? What have you been neglecting, even though you know that you need work, you need to work on it? Let us know down there. Okay, so shred. When people learn shred, they tend to go with the 3/0 per string stuff. Learn all the shapes, all those 7 modal patterns, which is really good when you want to get that super slippery style of playing in the vein of Joe Satriani, Steve Vai, Yngwie Malmsteen, all that stuff to go up one string, or with the picking. All that super fast stuff, which is excellent. I love that. That's my favourite style of playing. But there is a danger of neglecting the rhythm of what you're playing. So today is an exercise that I can show you that I think injects that little bit of rhythm back into your playing. So instead of painting yourself into this corner of playing very strict regimented licks and phrases and runs, it forces you to think about the rhythm again. And I did a little bit at the beginning of this video, you know, before I said hello, I just did some of the... That is basically the basics of what I'm getting at. So this exercise, first of all, you're going to cover your strings like this, and then you're going to do this and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Always thinking in groups of 4s. Then do the same, but add in the upstrokes, and think of those as the ands. The ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So the next step then, you can write this literally on a piece of paper if you want. If you've got those 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you can draw a little arrow next to 1, or underline the number 1. And on every time you reach the number 1, you play a note. I'm going to play this note. We're in A minor. Come on, we're guitarists. We know why we're in A minor. We love it. And I'm playing fret 7 on the D string, which is the root note A. When I put this into this, it now sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. Or maybe not. Maybe you need to work on muting these strings and then only getting the note that you want. To strum all those other strings and to only have your audience hear the string that you want them to hear, that takes some muting. Some clever muting with this hand. So that in itself might be something that you want to work on. But when you push past that, or if you're already confident with it, the next thing is to just choose another one of those things, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and put an arrow or underline another one, a random one. What about the and of 3? So around here somewhere. So it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4, 1 and 4, 1. Do you know what? If it gets messy with harmonics or other strings ringing out, it's not the end of the world. I quite like that energy anyway in the playing. If you know, there's a time and place for that. So don't be too strict about the muting. 1 and 4, 1 and 2 and 4, 1 and 2 and Now we're getting somewhere, and that would be a good riff if someone was singing over it. I can imagine that. But in the interest of pushing this, getting trickier, we're going to add another underlining or arrow. What about on the and of 2? So we've now got 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's a nice one. When you get a rhythm that you really like the sound of, move the notes around. Move the notes around. Okay, yeah, I'm losing a bit of clarity there, but I don't care because I'm not doing this for an hour. I love doing that, but I'm not doing that now. I just want the rhythm. I'm only working on my rhythm, not my precision. Tell me that doesn't already sound like music. Takes a lot of control of this left hand, but when you get really confident with it, you can have a lot of fun with this as an exercise. It can spawn riff ideas. I'm just doing boring old A minor pentatonic. What if I did this as an exercise in a Lydian mode or something like that? Come up with some real interesting melodies with that odd sharp 4 in there to flavour it, but then with that rhythm on top, come up with some really unique stuff that you might not have come up with already. Let's do one more to finish off. What if I underline the and of 1, 3, and 4? Okay, the and of 1, 3, and 4. Bit of volume. Failed the ending there, doesn't matter. So give it a go. Let me know down there what you think of this as an idea, and also let me know what have you been neglecting to practice, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Anthony Couch.